If you have a sun, moon, or rising sign in Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, this is going to be for you. Let's get that. I'm feeling that connection there. Look at, we're 284. You guys are amazing. I can't even. All right. I'm feeling that connection and all of the love and all of the vibes, going to intuitively be guided to where the cards would like to be cut. Okay, let's get a shot of that. Producer, not Pat. We have the 4 of Discs. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this song that is playing right now, but we can bring this back up. But this is Emily Malloy, and this song is called Wide Awake, and this is a ridiculously good tune, and she just released a video for it. It made me cry. I don't know why. It just did. Definitely suggest going over to Emily Malloy Music. Her name is right there, Emily Malloy, on Facebook and or YouTube, and watching her video for this song. It's just like, I couldn't even get through it. Anyways, shameless plug for Emily there. I love that girl. 4 of Discs for the Earth signs. I'm holding it up here like it's just a sign. Honestly, this might be a little bit of a difficult to swallow message for some of you Earth signs, but I feel like your values and your priorities have been placed on the wrong things right now. I feel like you're putting too much, I don't feel like, I'm getting messages that some of you might have been putting too much value on material things or accomplishments or things that you're doing, things that you're moving towards, your goals, all of the earthly tactile things, right? Health, wealth, projects, money, all of that stuff. A lot of your self-worth feels like it has shifted lately. And this isn't like something that you guys always do, my Earth signs. It just feels like your self-worth has shifted a little bit lately to kind of see your value based on how much money you make or how successful you are or how good things are going for you right now. It's good to honor that. I would definitely recommend that you do honor that and that you do appreciate it and show gratitude for that. But maybe focusing more on your relationships, especially with this full moon in Aquarius. It is literally just all about relationships. Like the spiritual meaning, the astrology meaning for this full moon in Aquarius coming up on the 22nd is about intimacy, relationships, and connections. So you're being called to find some balance right now, and in being invited to find some balance right now between that focus of the value that you're placing on just getting to the next step and just getting to the next level and just accumulating more wealth, as well as your relationships. And that can be family, that can be your intimate or personal connections, that can be romantic, that can be friends, projects, jobs, whatever it might be. It definitely feels though that you're being called to find that balance right now, because you're not going to find the happiness and the love inside of the things that have maybe outweighed your scale a little bit right now. And you will be finding those things inside of the relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship that you have with others, the friendships that you have, your family relationships, relationships with children in your life, like nieces, nephews, kids. Those are the important things, right? You can't take any of this with you when you go. All you will have is your memories and the love that you gave and received. So you are being invited to find that balance. If you are so focused and fixated on your next step and letting that romantic relationships or those friendships or even family going by the wayside, like when's the last time you called your mom or your dad or your sister, that kind of thing, right? I'm feeling like finding that balance. There is an element here too. I am getting messages about seeking to control and really wanting to be like in charge of your experience right now, and being a little bit inflexible in your relationships. Just being like, this is what I'm okay with, so why are you not okay with that? And I don't need this, so why should you need that? And I'm not going to accept this, so I'm not even going to hear what you're saying or what you need. Like being inflexible and just wanting to be like that narrow one-way highway that you've been operating on for so long is not working for you anymore. And you know what works for you. You are very self-aware, Earth signs. You know what works for you. You know what you need. You know what you don't need. You are completely independent. You can do all that stuff. You totally get it. But like Is it working for you? Are you getting all that love that you want? Will that love still be, exchanged with you from your family or your personal relationships or your friendships? If you aren't finding that balance, like if you are spending all of your time just trying to climb that rat race or get to that next level or make more money so that you can feel like you are more successful and that you're accomplished, while every relationship in your life suffers, at the end of it all, you're not going to have anybody to share that with. And I think that will be important to you at the end because of the messages that I'm seeing here and the imagery that I'm getting as well. Change to you will feel like a threat right now, and that's okay. Playing it safe might be the best bet for you as you work through some of these things to really bring back this balance. But it is time for you to take risks in your relationships and really bring down some of those walls and invite people in to have that shared kind of experience together so that you're not just always receiving, that you're also giving and checking in with family, checking in with friends, spending time, showing you care, especially in your intimate and personal relationships, especially in the bedroom, with a highlight on intimacy and your sexuality. All of this is coming in right now, right? So when this change starts to happen and you are feeling like it's a threat, that's okay. We're not making big, huge changes right now. You can still be the way that you are. You're just going to try to find that balance of bringing that in. This doesn't need to change. It just needs to balance. And it's up to you. If you don't want it to balance, don't. If you want to keep on keeping on, do it. You're invited to. It's your life. You get to decide. You get to make the choices. But you need to figure out, you don't need to. Sorry, I want to stop saying need. I invite you to figure out what is important to you and what is really working for you and what you are longing for and craving and finding that balance, right? And then inviting that in and making those changes slowly so that your ego isn't freaking out and you don't have that threat coming in. You can play it safe and slowly work through that. And be open and clear in your communication with those people who you are balancing with. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Let me know if it does in the comments. I already see some people saying that they're totally feeling this and that it's resonating. So let me know in the comments if it did resonate. I absolutely love your feedback. Happy full moon in Aquarius. This was your reading for that. Earth signs. Woo!